Welcome, learner, to our human resource management subject. We are looking at the topic of human resource management, which is training and development, in the continuing lecture series of manifested publishers. And we have been looking at the preliminary topics in the training and development topic. And the subtopics we have looked at have included objectives of training and development, which we have gone through. We have also looked at the learning organization. We have looked at the types of training. We have looked at training needs assessment. We have had a look at training design. We have had a lesson on implementing a training program. We have also looked at evaluation of training and development. We also had a chance to look at career management. We also looked at the subtopic of knowledge management. And in our lesson today, we are looking at talent management. We are looking at talent management. So our topic today, our lesson today is talent management. Talent management under our topic on training and development, talent management. So the first thing that learner you need to acquaint yourself with is that organizations are looking for talented workers who can make them be competitive, can make them work effectively and efficiently. So that talent has to be managed. This is what brings us to the top subtopic of talent management. So the question is, what is talent management? So the way talent management is used in human resource management, talent management is used to imply the utilization of an integrated set of activities that are focused to ensure that the organization attracts, retains, motivates, and develops the talented people it needs now or currently and for the future. So talent management. Management refers to the utilization of a set of integrated activities that are focused on acquiring, attracting, motivating, and retaining talented employees that an organization needs currently and for the future. So dear learner, talent management refers to the utilization of a set of integrated activities that are focused on acquiring, attracting, motivating, and retaining talented employees that an organization needs currently and for the future. So that then that is what is meant by talent management. So what are some of the elements of we have talked about integrated activities, elements of talent management. Elements of talent management. So what are the things? What are these integrated activities? So one, resourcing strategy. An organization has to put in place the tactics resourcing strategy. An organization has to put in place a strategy that it will be able to utilize to be able to get employees in the short term and the long term. So that for the next 5 years, for the next 6 years, the next 15 years, there is a resourcing strategy in terms of how it will get workers and how it will maintain a particular pool of employees in that particular organization who are enough or who have the right skills, the right qualities, and in the right numbers. Then there is the element of attraction and retention policies. So the second one, attraction and retention policies and procedures. Attraction and retention policies and procedures. So that again becomes an aspect that the organizations must ensure that they have an attraction and retention policies and procedures that they can be able to use as a guideline to be able to attract and retain talents. And then number 3, when it comes to another element of talent management, there is the aspect of talent audit. So talent audit means the organization has to be able to do an internal and external audit to find out what are the talents that that organization has so that they can be able to develop those particular talents. Then there is the element of role development. Role development. An organization has to be able to come up with roles, and these roles are supposed to be developed and people populated or people put in those particular roles. So you model a role, you put there a role, you develop workers and so on, and those workers are modeled on those particular roles to be able to achieve particular targets that are now set by that particular organization. Then there's the element of talent relationship management. Talent relationship management. Talent relationship management. So here, there will be different talents within an organization. So how these talents are related and managed in that particular organization and harnessed will be an important element of talent utilization within that particular organization, so that synergy is created, so that the talents are put in place, they are put to work together, they are challenged and so on, and that becomes an element of talent management that is supposed to be handled in an organization effectively. Then there is the element of performance management. The kind of performance management that is done in terms of setting targets. The targets that are set under talent management are supposed to be targets that the employees strive, and the environment of appraising that performance is supposed to be such that it supports the approach of talented workers who can be able to at least be measured with the far or overreaching targets. Instead of setting very low targets, talented workers require very high targets, require very involving targets to be able to manage them effectively in terms of their expectations. So performance management is also critical. Then there's the element of total reward. The kinds of rewards that are attached to talented workers are supposed to be competitive rewards. So the rewards should be competitive enough to attract and retain these particular talents. And in some cases, you may even have what you call performance-related rewards, and then you have a package for these talented workers. And once you do it that way, it is possible that workers can be retained and attracted because of the kind of total reward or package that they are given. Then talented workers require learning and development. Learning and development. Learning and development. So what this implies is that the kind of learning and development that is put in place for purposes of managing talent should be learning and development that is focused towards the growing of the talents that employees have. So this learning and development is supposed to be learning and development that is continuous, learning and development that is meant to grow talent. And that is how talented workers can be attracted, they can be maintained, and they can also be made to grow. And also the career management. There must be deliberate efforts to manage careers. Career management. So the career management processes that an organization adopts must be career management processes that can support those talents in that particular organization so that the talents can stay, the talents can make a contribution, the talents can continuously be engaged. So these ones are some of the elements that are supposed to be visible in a talent management program within an organization, which may involve the resourcing strategy, number one, attracting and retention policies and procedures, talent audit, role development, talent relationship management, performance management, total reward, which is supposed to be comprehensive and competitive, learning and development opportunities, and career development. So these ones, dear learner, are some of the elements of talent management that organizations are supposed to put in place. So the question then comes, what are some of the attraction strategies that organizations can put in place to attract and retain talents? Attraction strategies. Attraction strategies. Strategies for talent. Attraction strategies for talented workers. Attraction strategies for talented workers. So what are some of the things that organizations can do? So one of the things that can be done, one, employer branding. Employer branding. Number two, employer of choice. Employer of choice. Number three, competitive total reward. Total reward. Number four, involvement of employees in recruitment. Number five, targeted recruitment. Number six, provision of modern technology to employees. Number seven, adoption of flexible work systems. Number eight, open door communication systems. Open door communication systems. Number nine, employee engagement. employee engagement. So open door communication systems, workers are involved in decision making, employee engagement, and number 10, creation of autonomous work groups. So dear learner, some of the strategies that an organization can put in place could be for them to be able to attract and attraction strategies. These ones are attraction strategies for talented workers. So these are both attraction strategies and also strategies for retention of talented workers. What can organizations do? So organizations can have employer branding, where an organization is branded such that the organization is visible, the organization stands out as a brand. Then that one will attract high-flying workers and talented workers. The employer can also be able to position themselves as an employer of choice, so that whenever workers are looking for an employer, that employer stands out. There is also the aspect of competitive total reward, which can be comprehensive and attractive and a market leader in terms of the pay structures that are provided. So that again could be an area where an organization can be able to use to attract and retain talented workers. Involvement of employees in the recruitment process. When employers are recruiting, they can also inform employees that we are carrying out a recruitment process, and employees who are interested can be able to at least apply for positions. They can also be able to refer others. Then there's the element of targeted recruitment. For example, an organization can go to colleges, universities, or training institutions and get the fresh graduates, or get graduates who have the requisite knowledge they are looking for. So that targeted recruitment can make them be able to get the best that there is in the market. Number 6, provision of modern technology. So workers can be given technology so that employees who are tech savvy can be able to operate and work with the modern machines and modern technology. That one will endear that organization to talented workers. Then there is the element of adoption of flexible working system, where employees, for example, can say they want to work from remote areas or they want to work virtually. So these virtual working processes can also be able to endear talented workers who can be able to work and do their work at any one given time, even if they are away. So that again can be able to attract and retain talented employees using what we call an open door communication system. Two-way communication system, employees, employers, employees among employees. So open door communication system can bring in ideas, can also bring in innovation. So that is one way also of attracting and retaining high caliber employees. An organization can also ensure employees are highly engaged and also involved in decision making. So that again becomes an attraction point. And number 10, an organization can create creation of autonomous work groups, where authority is delegated to those particular groups or teams that can be able to work independently and so on. So dear learner, in our lesson today that has been very interesting in relation to talent management, which is a subtopic under training and development in our subject on human resource management, we have looked at what is meant by talent management, and we have indicated that talent management refers to the utilization of a set of integrated activities that are focused on acquisition or acquiring, attracting, motivating, and retaining talented employees that an organization needs for its current needs and future needs. That is talent management. And the elements of talent management we have indicated may include resourcing strategy, number 1, attraction and number 2, attraction and retention policies and procedures. Number 3, talent audit. Number 4, role development, where it's clarified. Number 5, talent relationship management. Number 6, performance management. Number 7, element of talent management is the total reward, which we have said should be competitive. Should be competitive to be able to attract the best in the market and so on. Then number 8, learning and development opportunities. And number 9, career management. So these 9 are among the elements of talent management. Then we have again gone ahead and looked at attraction strategies for talented workers that organizations can be able to adopt, and we have indicated that an employer can have what you call employer branding, number 1. Number 2, the employer can position themselves to be an employer of choice when it comes to employment. Number 3, competitive total reward system can be created. Number 4, involvement of employees in the recruitment process. Number 5, targeted recruitment, for example, at colleges, at universities, and other training institutions. Number 6, provision of modern technology. Number 7, adoption of flexible working systems, for example, virtually or working from home. Number 8, adopting an open door communication system where employees can come in with innovative ways of how to do things. Number 9, employee engagement, where employees are involved in decision making. And number 10, creation of an autonomous work groups. These are some of the strategies organizations can put in place in the short term and in the long term to be able to attract and retain talented, best caliber workers. So, dear learner, in our lesson today, which was talented management, we have looked at what is meant by talent management, and we have also looked at elements of talent management, and we have also looked at the attraction and retention strategies for talented workers. So the assignment for today, dear learner, I want you to elaborate on the benefits that may accrue to an organization that attracts and retains talented workers. Assignment. Your assignment for today. Assignment. Elaborate on the benefits that may accrue to an organization that attracts and retains talented workers. So your assignment, dear learner, is elaborate on the benefits that may accrue to an organization that attracts and retains talented workers. So that is your assignment for our lesson today, which was on talent management, which is a subtopic in training and development in our continuing lecture series of manifested publishers on the subject of human resource management. So thank you very much for being attentive.